KOMO4's Kelly Koopman's live in Mukilteo, where people say they woke up to several inches of water inside. Kelly, how they doing there?
Good morning to you. We'll tell you about inside in a minute, but right now outside, what used to be a lawn in front of these Hamptons apartments is now more like a pond. Just hard to imagine, but just about an hour ago, this water was about 3 feet deep. As you can tell now, it's just about to my ankles. Fire crews here have 3 pumps going, trying to clear all of this water out. And we just spoke with fire crews that told us that all of this is because of a clogged drain. And now 5 units are flooded. We had a chance to get inside and look at one of those apartments where that water spilled in. One neighbor says earlier this morning the water was so high it covered his shoes. Now it's slowly getting better minute by minute, but he still says everything is wet. And he says outside he's used to it pooling up, but he says he's never seen anything like this.
Oh, my roommate just came in and he's like, Shane, the floor it's flooded. The house is flooded. Get up. I was like, what? That's a way to wake up, right?
Definitely a way to wake up. Now, fire crews say they're making very good progress. Again, the water is really going down quite rapidly, but fire crews also tell us that some people inside who haven't woken up yet may not even know that they have water in their homes. Definitely a rough way to wake up this morning. We'll stay on top of this story for you now. We're live in Mukilteo. Kelly Koopman's KOMO4 News.
All right, Kelly.
Thanks.
Well, that super soaker of a morning did leave some people in the deep end of their own homes. As KOMO4's Kelly Koopman's reports, residents in Mukilteo are left with quite a mess. Some say that Mother Nature may not be the only one to blame.
Relentless rain made for a wet commute for much of western Washington, but here at the Hamptons apartments, residents were wet before they even left home.
Oh, I didn't expect it. It's a surprise.
It was a wet wake-up for the Quisada family after water lapped at their doormat and crept into their home.
I was like, why is the kitchen all flooded and everything? And my mom was talking with her husband. She's like, well, the house is getting all flooded.
Everything soaked inside because of what's happening outside. Just after 4 a.m., fire crews responded to a pool of rain 3 feet deep. And as the water line creeped up trees and up doors, fire crews put pumps into action. For 2 hours, firefighters raked debris from a clogged drain to suction that water out. Meanwhile, homeowners coped with what it left behind.
It's usually like a pool size, type thing over in the gully, but it's never gotten this bad.
By sunrise, the water was gone, but new questions arose when maintenance crews got a look at a pump that was running just last night. Now, we're told by some maintenance workers that they had this pump put in here just to prevent this sort of thing from happening. This pump puts out 8,000 gallons of water every hour, but they say that it appears that this has been intentionally cut because someone didn't like the noise it was making. That meant that all of this piled up with water, and for some, it was just too late.
All just kind of pissed off that somebody decided to do that, not realizing that it's going to affect everybody in this building.
Now this morning you can see where that water line rose just to see how high this water came. They're also learning that police are investigating to try and find out whether that line was cut before or after this water rose. We'll stay on top of this for you. We're in Mukilteo. Kelly Koopman's KOMO4 News.
KOMO4's Luke Ducey is live at the Fire Command Center in Cle Elum with the very latest. So, Luke, give us an update there. How are the folks handling it?
Oh, they're doing a great job handling this fire, and some great news. And I'm going to give you the same analogy that a firefighter gave me not too long ago about this fire. They described this fire like an angry child who is lashing out and pushing the boundaries of his parents, but the child is right now stuck in the corner in timeout. Let me tell you what I mean. Here's the map of the fire perimeter right here in red and black. You see this area? So they're very confident that the fire is in no way going to get out of this perimeter to anywhere else, but inside here, it's angry, it's still burning, it's going to be burning for a long time, and there's still plenty of things for it to burn and destroy. And earlier today, we were at one of those houses that was destroyed.
For a fourth straight night, firefighters battled flames that shot through pine forests and brush fields several miles northeast of Cle Elum. While on the opposite side, to the south and west, by morning, roads opened up and we saw firsthand one of the 60 homes completely destroyed. From the car in the garage to the front steps that now lead to nothing, Here's a propane tank that exploded and a wrought iron table next to a hot water heater. Everything here is gone, it seems, after the homeowner put up a fight. This thing right here that's all black and crumbling, this is a garden hose, and it looks like someone maybe was standing here holding this, maybe trying to put the flames out at the last second until they just had to drop it and run. But just across the scorched valley, flames spared a couple of neighbors' homes, which now look like islands in a sea of black.
I kept saying to my husband, we are not going to lose our home tonight.
Patrice Anderson tells me they designed their home to withstand a potential wildfire. She's thankful the sprinklers soaked her lawn in time and saved everything, but it was still painful to watch.
It was horrible. It was tragic.
Especially now when she looks across the way.
We stood in the bedroom window and watched her house burn. It was just surreal.
Meantime, here's the latest from firefighters. They're confident they have a chokehold on the fire, but there's fear of lightning in the forecast for tomorrow.
We want to use our resources today to get this thing buttoned down as well as we can.
Because if a new fire pops up somewhere else in the state, firefighters battling this blaze would have to go there instead.
So some people in this area are going to be able to get back into their homes today in different areas of the fire. Firefighters will be here for weeks, though, and inside this zone that we talked about, it's going to be burning in here for, well, at least the first snowfall of the season. Live in Cle Elum, Luke Ducey, KOMO 4 News, back to you.
And Luke, before we let you go, obviously you've been there since Tuesday,
Sure.
really watching this unfold and speaking to that one woman whose home was saved, what it must be like to be there. How are the people, when they open the door, they smell that smoke, how are they really doing?
You know, it's tough here, and I think a lot of people are getting tired of the smoke. It stretches for miles and miles, but the conditions out there, they're rough. It's like being on the moon in a way. It's just everything is singed and burned, and it's that constant smell, and it's in your clothes and your hair. And for the people who live here, you know, we get to leave at some point, and these firefighters will get to leave at some point, but they're going to be dealing with this for a long, long time.